As the world continues to grapple with the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, concerns about food security have become increasingly prevalent. Many people are wondering whether their countries have enough food to sustain themselves, and what measures are being taken to ensure that food supplies are not disrupted. In Australia, there have been reports of food shortages in some areas, leading to questions about whether the country as a whole is facing a food shortage in 2022. In this video, we will explore the issue in depth and provide an overview of the current state of food security in Australia. The current situation. As of early 2022, Australia is not experiencing a widespread food shortage. While there have been reports of localized shortages of some products, such as bread, milk, and eggs, these shortages are largely the result of panic buying and hoarding by consumers, rather than a lack of supply. The Australian government and food industry have taken steps to ensure that food supplies are not disrupted by the pandemic. For example, the government has implemented measures to support farmers and food producers, such as funding for infrastructure upgrades and financial assistance to help offset the costs of COVID-related disruptions. The food industry has also taken steps to adapt to the pandemic, such as implementing new safety protocols to protect workers and increasing production of high-demand products like canned goods and frozen foods. Factors affecting food security. While Australia is not currently facing a widespread food shortage, there are several factors that could impact the country's food security in the future. One factor is climate change. Australia is already experiencing the effects of a changing climate, including droughts, heat waves, and bushfires. These events can have a significant impact on food production, as crops may fail or livestock may die from lack of water or food. In addition, extreme weather events can disrupt supply chains and cause shortages of certain products. Another factor is the global food system. Australia is heavily reliant on imports for some products, such as rice and sugar, and disruptions in global supply chains could impact the availability of these products. In addition, rising food prices globally could make it more difficult for low-income Australians to access healthy and nutritious food. Finally, population growth and changing diets are putting increasing pressure on food systems around the world. As more people move into cities and adopt Western-style diets, demand for meat, dairy, and other resource-intensive foods is growing. This can lead to increased pressure on agricultural land and water resources, and can contribute to deforestation and other environmental issues. What is being done to address these challenges? To address the challenges facing food security in Australia, the government and food industry are taking a range of actions. One key area of focus is improving the resilience of food systems to climate change. This includes measures such as investing in water infrastructure, promoting sustainable farming practices, and supporting research into new crop varieties that are more resilient to heat and drought. The government is also working to improve food security in remote and indigenous communities, where access to affordable and healthy food is often limited. This includes initiatives such as funding for community-led food projects, and measures to improve access to fresh produce in remote areas. In addition, the government is working to improve food safety and security more broadly, through initiatives such as the Food Waste Strategy and the National Food Plan. These initiatives aim to reduce food waste, promote healthy and sustainable food choices, and improve the resilience of food systems to shocks and disruptions. Conclusion. While Australia is not currently facing a widespread food shortage, there are several factors that could impact the country's food security in the future. Climate change, global supply chain disruptions, and changing diets and population growth are all contributing to the challenges facing food systems in Australia and around the world. To address these challenges, the government and food industry are taking a range of actions to improve the resilience of food systems.